Welcome to Case by Case, where we try to solve movie mysteries as they unfold. And today we're taking on one of the most famous mysteries of all time, Murder on the Orient Express. 2017. How far will we get? Who will guess the killer? Let's find out. What's up, I'm Sippin, and I'm joined by Naoki TV.
Thank you so much to Sippin for inviting me to this video today, and hopefully there's gonna be more collabs in the future, so this isn't just our only collab for this video. And if you want to check out my channel, I do a little bit of everything. I like to consider myself a variety channel, covering anime, video essays, music, kind of like a little bit of everything.
Neither of us have actually seen this movie before.
We're going in blind, using nothing but our guts.
And here's how this thing works. Every time the movie reaches a big milestone, we will pause the film, review the evidence, and update our suspect board.
Keep in mind though, for the rules of the game, it does get deeper than that. We created our own scoring system, and whoever has the most points by the end of the film is declared the most competent detective.
As for the point system itself, we will start the match with 3 points. And if you guess the killer correctly, that's plus 3 points. Guessing the motive correctly, well, that lands you plus 2 points. And lastly, correctly nailing down the twists, fake outs, or red herrings will grant you 1 point.
But that's not all. Not everything will earn you points. If you accuse the wrong person, you lose 1 point. And even worse, if you switch up your main suspect halfway through the film, that's a 2-point penalty. The idea is to keep everyone locked in with their choices, so guessing the killer actually means something.
I already have my suspicions that you might be the killer.
Hey.
I just know it, dude.
That's minus 1 point.
No, please, no. So after finishing up our first set of 20 minutes, not much has happened, aside from meeting a few key characters, particularly Detective Poirot. Yes, I'll probably mispronounce most names in this film. He is world renowned for his cases and how well he works, which is quickly proven as he solves a case regarding stolen items within the first few minutes. Afterwards, he takes a boat ride to a new city alongside other key characters, Miss Mary Debenham and Dr. Arbuthnot. Upon their arrival, the detective meets up with Book, an employee for the company that owns the Orient Express.
This is a prostitute.
She is.
I am.
Oh,
You had such famous friends.
was I expecting that?
Yeah, no. He offers Poirot a ride on that said train, where we come across other key players that we will talk more about later, as we don't really learn much about them until later. Willem Dafoe's in this movie? Good God.
I did not know that.
Dude, who is not in this movie? Our first set ends with everyone finally boarding the train.
Finally!
We don't know much yet because they're just now getting on the train.
Yeah.
So we don't know too much, but I have early suspicions of a couple people. I don't know about you.
Kind of, but at the same time, like, it's so hard to say because it's so early. I'm gonna let you go first, I guess.
Okay. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Since it's the first one, and maybe if we make this into a series, every time in the first one, we'll pick as well alongside our main suspect and our red herring and motive, we'll also pick who we think is going to be the one that gets killed. So I think the person that's going to get killed is the old lady we just saw, the really rich one that was like, nah, not this room. Nah, not this room. This room looks pretty nice. That lady. And I'm leaning motive-wise, she gets killed is because maybe she's really rich and like she has like all kind of stuff that like whoever the killer is trying to take advantage of and basically claim a fortune off of her or something. You know what I'm saying? And for red herring, to be honest, I don't even know if he's on the train right now, but I'm gonna go with the guy that was beating up everybody.
Is that Rami Malek?
Even though that might not be him, that's why I'm gonna call him Rami from now on.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna call him
don't.
Rami.
It looks like him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that's his name for me
like
now. Funny enough, my main suspect is right here on screen, Mr. Johnny Depp.
Okay.
Yep. I don't even know his character's name yet because we just met him, but he just looks like he might be a killer, dog. I don't know. He gives off killer vibes.
I feel like it's too on the nose.
Could be.
But I respect that. For mine, I'm gonna say. Wait, let me switch it around. Sorry. Let's say red herring is a detective.
Okay.
Only because from the start we had a clip of him not necessarily having the wrong people work for him, but like it looks like he's careless in a way.
Okay.
I don't know. That's my random thought. Who I think is gonna be killed off. I'm gonna say Johnny Depp.
Okay.
Only because I think he stands out a lot and he's checking around, looking around. I feel like someone's gonna be like you know what? This guy, I don't like him.
You know, I kind of vibe with maybe the motive part, but like him sticking out like a sore thumb.
Yes. Yeah.
I do kind of like that vibe a little bit. But why did he get killed?
I just feel like, I don't know if it has to do with personality or he has some sort of role that people just want him to get rid of or something. The suspect, I'm gonna say the Rami Malek guy. I don't know if that's him, but
I love that we're just calling him Rami Malek.
I think from what we saw that just one clip, right? I think he looks goofy enough to like do something careless. I guess so. Damn.
Bro, it's kicking their cheeks in.
Or make it seem like it's an accident.
Yeah.
I think that's my
okay.
guess.
I respect it. And before we get back into it, I do want to say, Daisy Ridley character, I got my eyes on you. Just know, I think you could be responsible for something. A character that we both had immediate suspicions of, for different reasons, is Johnny Depp's character, Edward Ratchett. He has been giving a note saying that he better watch himself. So yeah, it's not looking good for my main suspect.
Get it done now.
I guess I might answer it. I guess I'm wrong.
He has a brief conversation with Caroline Hubbard, who seems to dislike him based on her demeanor. Afterwards, she mentions to the detective about her previous husbands.
My second husband used to say just so. Hold that, it was my first.
What happened to your first husband? Did you kill him? And tying this to her deadpan demeanor has landed her on our watch list. Later, we see shots of everyone going about their day, eating breakfast, conversing, when later Ratchett sits down with the detective and offers him a job. The job is to watch his back, protect him from the enemies he's made. Unluckily for him, however, Poirot turns his offer down. During the night, an avalanche derails the train, pinning them in place for the foreseeable future. Uh-oh. Maybe the murderer is an avalanche.
That's true.
Also, during the night, Ratchett, the man with the enemies, has been killed. Detective Poirot is on the case. And so ends our second set of time. All right.
Wow.
Okay, so it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. And it's still very hard because we just now got to the actual murder. So now we still don't know everything that we could know, and we don't have all the clues yet. So it's still gonna be tough. Since we started with me last time, let's start with you this time. What are you thinking?
What did I say again last time?
You said the Rami Malek guy.
I'm gonna change that. I'm either leading between the old lady that was like husband one, husband two, etc. Things like that.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like it's too on the nose, but I don't know. I'm gonna stick with that one. Motive, I'm gonna say because she didn't get what she wanted in a way, but I don't know. That feels too. Yeah, it feels too on the nose. But I guess that's what I'm gonna say.
Who is your red herring?
Maybe the detective.
Detective, okay.
I've only seen him like deny or reject almost every single job that was asked of him to do. Is he actually a detective or some dude that just got hired or whatever to cover evidence?
I kind of like that. That's I mean, that'd be the big twist. My obviously new main suspect. It's tough, because we don't really know anything. But I am also leaning towards a lady on the train, specifically because right when he walked outside at the last time, you see what appears to be a lady running away from that dude's room. So for me, I also kind of want to lean the lady with the husband thing, because I really don't think it's going to be Daisy Ridley's character as of yet. There's really no proof, not proof obviously, because we're not really that far in, but like there's really no evidence that would say it could be her. So as of now, and I don't think it's the old lady, because I don't think she's going to be running like that, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna go with the husband lady as well, to be honest with you. She seems the most likely out of the ones that I could think of right now that was probably running away from there. And granted, that doesn't mean she is the killer if that was her running away. Red herring, I'm gonna go Willem Dafoe. For motive, I'm probably gonna stick with maybe that was like her second husband or something. Poirot informs everyone of the murder in order to gauge their reactions and get his first impressions. And for us, some people actually stand out, particularly Miss Hubbard and McQueen. McQueen was actually employed by Ratchett. We are then told how Ratchett actually died. He was stabbed 12 times in a patternless frenzy. Jesus.
Damn, that's worse than I thought.
But why didn't he fight back? He was also drugged by something in his drink. The detective begins questioning the train attendees and investigating the gathered clues. Oh, that's
What does it
pretty
say?
cool. One of these clues actually gave us something huge. Ratchett wasn't his real name, but actually his name was John Cassetti,
It is not Ratchett, but Cassetti.
a man that actually kidnapped the Armstrong's daughter and killed her, leading to the end of the entire family because of the tragedy. So we now have the motive. We have the why.
Indeed, you did.
So we got the motive.
Oh, damn.
Cassetti certainly had his enemies, but who would actually stab him? Going back to the questioning, two people that both begun to stick out to us was Pilar Estravados for her calloused hands, and Mr. Marquez, who claimed to no longer lie. But to us, this seemed just a tad too obvious. Like the film wanted us to suspect them. So we made note of that and continued on.
Write that down, write that down!
Until our time ended yet again. It's getting harder and harder because of which is kind of weird. It's like counterintuitive because you think with more evidence and more clues it'd help us know. But it's like it's going left, right. Like
Yeah.
at one moment this person's looking guilty, but then the next moment this person's looking guilty.
I forgot. I didn't keep track. Who did I say the red herring was?
Oh, the detective.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna lean between the first guy. I forgot his name. Actually, I don't even think we got his name. The employee assistant, whatever it was, either him or that other girl we just interviewed.
Okay.
The girl with the calluses on her like fist.
Yeah.
Lean towards the girl.
Okay, for your red herring.
Final answer. I think so.
Okay, and then now who would be your main suspect and their motive? Well, we kind of know the motive, but
Suspect. I'm gonna lean towards the same person as well. The lady
with the husband thing.
with the husband. Yeah.
Okay, so you're sticking with her for now.
I'm gonna stick for her for now. I
Okay.
think.
I'm also gonna stick with her as the killer as well because I'm starting to think it's gonna be a person that is gonna be revealed. It's gonna be someone that we don't see like too much of is what I'm starting to think. So that way they can try and build a big old twist. I think they're gonna have a couple red herrings and then boom, the dude's gonna be like, well, actually it's this person, and let me tell you why.
Here's my thing though, right?
Yeah.
Why I sticking with the answer. She knew about the case, the original case. So I don't know if
Yeah.
she has anything to do with it or she just knows about it. But another thing also, this was the only person that was asked about that case. So I don't know.
That and she's a little bit older, and that case is a little bit older now.
Yeah.
So that way she might have been like the sister of the mom or something like that. Because, you know, in the flashback, it looked like she probably had blonde hair as well, the mom. And so what if they're related? So I'm sticking with her as well for my main suspect. My main red herring right now, because I do believe there's going to be multiple red herrings. But my main red herring, I think, is, you know, since I was going to lean the lady with the calluses, because the calluses are a little suspect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, but since you did her, I'm gonna go the guy because I do believe both of them are pretty big red herrings right now.
I think so.
So I'm gonna go the guy because he did like small implications that aren't like huge, but they can be picked up by most people. Like the I don't lie anymore, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Please ask me anything. I never lie anymore.
Anymore.
That's a weird way to describe that. So in this segment, we see more of the detective questioning the suspects, with us learning there's seemingly numerous people that either know or are connected to the Armstrong family and their tragedy. Eventually, we get a big clue. They find the red kimono we saw the night of the murder. They find it in the detective's suitcase. Someone is trying to mess with them. Someone's trying to implicate him. We also see McQueen running from the train as he was seen trying to burn evidence. That's not looking good for our evidence boards, but something still makes us think it's not him, but just a situation of a red herring doing red herring things. We actually learn more about the doctor as well, that he was a sniper in the military and that he actually vouches for McQueen saying he's innocent. Is he telling the truth or are they both involved? As we try to collect our thoughts, Miss Hubbard is stabbed in the back, luckily missing any vital arteries. How lucky. The last major thing we discover is that Elena, a countess aboard the train, is actually the sister of the Armstrong daughter. Sister of the daughter that went missing and killed. Things are heating up. I might still keep my main suspect as her because I'm leaning to where, what if there's two of them?
a good point.
Or there's two killers, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I don't know if they're gonna do the two killers strat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna still stick with that, just so I don't continue losing points because I'm already probably negative right now. And my red herring this time will be the lady that he just talked to, the one where it's come to find out that she was the daughter of the mom and the sister of the missing and eventually murdered kid. I think she's gonna be the red herring because she has tons of reason why. She has a huge motive as to why she would want him gone. But I don't think they're gonna go that route.
I'm gonna keep the lady. The red herring, I forgot who I said earlier.
Your red herring was the lady, the with the knuckles. You don't lose any points if you change red herring because that's just like
Yeah, no.
it's only if you your main suspect. You know, if you change that.
I'm gonna change her
To who?
to. I feel like it's the assistant guy, whatever, employee assistant, whatever it was. I feel like it's too easy, but kind of leaning towards him.
Okay. As your red herring.
Yeah.
All right. And what about your main suspect?
I still think it's the lady. As for the knife,
I mean, she very well could have stabbed herself.
I was gonna say that. I feel like she stabbed herself only
Yeah.
because she did miss an artery. I feel like that was on purpose.
Yeah. So this is our final lock-in. So yeah, I will keep that lock-in. I do also think the main, like you said, your red herring could be the killer. To be honest with you, the guy that's been helping the detective the entire time. And matter of fact, I kind of want to switch to him, but I'm not.
But I also think it was the lady.
Yeah, the lady.
The one from earlier, from the calluses, just because like the time gives it away.
Yeah. So
Actually, I had another suspicion. Hold on.
let's hear it.
Before we continue, I have another suspicion. I feel like it's the doctor too.
Mm.
Only because of the fact that
Oh, because the missed artery and stuff.
that too, but also just the fact that he's the only person that has like readily available like sleeping aids, stuff like that, which is
Yeah.
what he put into coffee as well. So I'm like, I feel like no other person would have that readily available other than the doctor. That's my only assumption I have.
Okay. So who are you locking in as the killer?
Fuck it, I'll switch my answer.
Okay.
I'll choose the doctor. Like I said, I only think it's him only because of the sleeping aids, the medication, all that stuff. I just feel like he would easily have it available. The lady would have had the yellow dress girl, right? I would have assumed it was her, but I also wouldn't think that because 2-3 of those bottles were open and used, right? So she's clearly using them all and she's clearly an addict. So I'm like, the only one that would really easily have it available and to the amount of like to put him to sleep would probably be the doctor.
I like it.
I'm sticking with the doctor, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stick with the lady. But just know, I also really suspect like the other dude, but I'm not gonna ride with him. I'm gonna stick with the lady that got stabbed.
I'm pretty sure we're negative side by switching my answer, but I feel confident about it.
Dog, we probably have negative 10 points because we've swapped probably 2 times.
I think so.
You know, if we're wrong, we're good. The last section here leading up to the reveal doesn't actually give us much to go on, as it doesn't focus much on the evidence until the final moments. We see a lot of Poirot battling his inner thoughts. Eventually, 90% of the suspects head off to a tunnel so some people can work on cleaning the snow and fixing the train. Meanwhile, the detective shows Mary all the collected evidence, in which he begins to claim she was the one to kill Cassetti.
I don't think it's her.
Armstrong, you killed Cassetti.
And she admits it.
Cassetti was a pig.
Oh, it was her.
Oh.
We are shocked until Poirot gets shot by the real killer, the doctor.
She didn't kill him. I did.
And it's safe to say Naoki was stoked.
I knew it! I told you! I fucking knew it!
But deep down, it didn't sit right with me. I was still trying to hold out hope. No, just wait. The lady that got stabbed is gonna show up. Just trust. But it wasn't looking good for me. During a scuffle, Boke is able to save Poirot. They head off to the tunnel to finally complete the mystery as to who killed John Cassetti. In a massive twist of events, it was revealed to be everyone. So it's technically all of them. They all played their parts.
Yeah.
You're an awfully clever man.
They all planned it. Everybody had a stab. Everybody stabbed them. But even deeper than that, Miss Hubbard revealed to actually be Linda Arden in disguise. Let's go. She wasn't even a blonde.
Oh, shit.
Let's go, dude. She planned this whole murder. She recruited the team.
It was my plan. I recruited them.
So now we know the answer to the murder on the Orient Express. Well, now we know it was actually all of them in a joint collective to conspire and kill John Cassetti. So while we were both technically correct, we decided to lean slightly more towards Linda Arden as the true culprit.
In doing so, we decided to split up the points as fair as possible as we can. 3 points to Arden, 2 points to any other participant, because while they all played their role in the murder, Arden was one who devised the plan and recruited everyone.
No one should hang for this but me. It was my plan!
And now adding in any other extra points that was earned earlier, the red herring, motives, or even taking away points from accusing the wrong person or switching up suspects gave us the winner of the video.
In a very close race, the total came down to a 3-point difference, with a total of 5-2. The winner is Sippin Ice. Ultimately, it was the second switch to the doctor that hurt Naoki. Well, that was us trying to find out if we could solve the murder on the Orient Express. And I think we did okay for some clueless detectives. But what about you? Was you able to spot the killer? Let us know down in the comments. Shout out to Naoki TV for joining me on this. Be sure to check him out, and if you would like to see us do this again, then be sure to hit that like button. If you do like this style, I have videos covering some conspiracy theories for the Scream universe. To see that, click here. Stay chill, and I will see you next time.